Hi guys, welcome back to Luetin, and I'm playing Doom, or failing at Doom anyway. Right, so we're going on to the next level, and the difficulty kind of increases significantly. We start off in this kind of portal gate area. Let's see where we're heading off to. Doesn't sound good. That's imps already. Oh my god, oh my god, oh my god, oh my god. Oh, come on. Come on, imps. Yeah, oh, we're doing a little bit better than I previously was. Oh, speaking too soon. Imp. Oh, crap. There's a demon as well. I meant to look at the names of these things. Yes, I love that noise. Ah. Oh, no. Fail. Is there more invisible demons? We'll just gather supplies. So anyway, October and Doom BFG, or Doom 3 BFG, and it comes with Doom and Doom 2 on it apparently as well. It's basically coming out for PS3 and Xbox, and I'm thinking I'm going to play it. I already mentioned it today to a few people, but I'm going to give it a go, because this, I have to say, is... Where are we going? Okay. This is rediscovering a bit of a love for me. I'd forgotten how enjoyable this game is, and it also reminds me as well that simplicity, it really makes for an enjoyable game. Overcomplicating things, but this is just simple fun. Whoa! Whoa! Yeah. Hours and hours used to play these kind of things, just flying around. I had various games we used to play on PCs when I was younger. This and, what was that game? Rebel Assault, I think? It was a Star Wars one. I think it was Star Wars Rebel Assault. That was a really good game. For its time, anyway. Oh, again with the damn... You know, I should stop moving around. I should stop strafing like this. You know, on a few of my videos, I was thinking about this the other day, people were saying that, there was some guy and he was like, stop moving when you're aiming on Battlefield, this is. And I was thinking about this a little bit. And I was thinking, you know, I do tend to always be kind of strafing and stuff. And I think I know what it is. I think it's that I know you get an aimed bonus for standing still. And holy crap, cacodemons already on the second level? These guys are my favourite. They're my favourite monster of all. They're my favourite monster perhaps in any game. Oh, this game. I remember on this game getting the kind of berserker mode and just literally running around going like, rah, what the hell? Oh, this game is bringing back memories. Chain gunner. And I'm using the double shotgun. I was kind of in a moment there. What was I talking about? Yeah, and aim bonusing. And I think it's just because, and this might sound silly, it's kind of like a learning, you know, relearning how to do things, because I'm used all my life playing FPS games, and all the time, like, thinking about all classic Quake, Doom, GoldenEye, what else? God, so many different games. We've opened something here. But the key thing is that with all these FPS, Half-Life, okay, another one, but more cacodemons. Come on, buddy. Oh, holy crap. Okay, not good, not good, not good, not good. Back up, back up, back up. Back up, back up, back up. Oh, bring it. Come on, demon. Okay. Yeah, the common trend though was that with all these things, I was constantly, you know, when you're doing multiplayer or anything like that, strafing really, really helped you. Strafing was what it's all about. Being on the move and keeping your reticule on that target. So what you're doing is keeping your aim on one point, but you're moving all the time, which would make it much more difficult for enemies, you know, to take you down, and it was a good thing to do. But now they've changed that with Battlefield 3 and made it so that your aim actually, obviously, you know, is not so good when you're doing that, and for that reason, you know, it's obviously going to be a negative thing. But my point is that for someone who's kind of, you know, instinctively learnt that from years of playing. Oh, which way are we going here? Okay. It suddenly becomes, you know, kind of a tricky thing to unlearn. It's like if you've always done something, I don't know. Like, well, you know, almost like saying, you know, if you were right-handed all your life because that's a natural thing to do, and then someone was like, oh, you've got to use your left now. That's oh my Christ, we've got proper demons. Oh. Come on, come on, come on. No. They're starting to have slightly more panicky gameplay. I hate these guys. They're not even the bad ones. What? Why did I not kill that guy? Come on. Okay. Oh, this is going out the window here. This is going out of control. Oh my god, we've got proper invisible demons as well. I always... these maps are so big and empty. That's the thing as well, when you notice these maps, when you look at the kind of scenery decoration, they are pretty much just flat walled corridors and stuff like that. You don't get all the clutter that you get now with modern games, all the kind of detritus around the maps and the 3D levelling and stuff like that. Much more simple. For obvious reasons. But it kind of improves, it speeds the gameplay a bit, you know. And in fact, I tried to kind of replicate this kind of gameplay a little bit. I tried to oversimplify the gameplay with my clan when we used to do some COD rounds and stuff like this. And you know how COD rounds can, well, not COD rounds, but any FPS rounds, if you're playing team deathmatch, it can be a little bit campy sometimes. You know, people are just kind of sitting back because they want to rack up the kills. So I just simply made the rule. I was like, okay, you have to stay moving all the time. I said you can't stay in one place for more than like 10 seconds. I also made the round count in terms of score a little bit lower than normal, so the round would be over more quickly. Chainsaw. I also made the round count a little bit lower so that you had to, you know, keep on the move. And what we ended up with was a lot of really fast rounds. Gatling gun, best choice for these guys, probably not. Would have been better for slightly more. Gatling gun's good against like imps and zombies, not so much these guys. Come on, double shotgun. Come on. So you see we're doing the whole kind of strafing around thing. This is what I'm talking about. Yeah, so we had like these really fast COD rounds, and it was really excellent, really good. The faster the better, you know, the smaller count. And also, when you have a smaller score count like that, it makes people play harder because there's such a fine line in it. You know, they don't have that leeway to kind of build up, and that's when you get back the classic style of FPS gameplay, which is frantic and full on. None of this camping, creating kill zones crap, none of this sitting back in spawns, none of this. It's getting in the mix and running around. Like, you know, I've talked about it before, and you know, I know it's a big game for me, GoldenEye, and because I played so much GoldenEye, me and my friends, we used to have weeks, months playing that game, just because that was the thing at the time. But you know, all the games we would play, constantly moving around. You know, you might occasionally lock down a bit of an area, but for the most part, it was very active. By the way, I seem to have kind of completely... This happens a lot on Doom for me. I'm kind of like, right, so where the hell am I going right now? Obviously, to my left, there seems to be an area which I have not explored. So surely I'm going to go and explore that. No, apparently not. I'm going back here. I'm going back here because you see on the map here these little square areas. I'm kind of confused as to how I can open those, but doesn't seem to be anything particularly here that suggests what those may be. I'm really bad, by the way, at finding secrets and things on Doom. I suck at it. I'll wander around for hours going, what is this? So you guys can enjoy that. That's mainly why this is titled Failing Doom, because I will just kind of... I'll do this, we're wandering around just, what am I supposed to do? That's the only thing that can be kind of bad with these old games like this, is that if you get to a point like a stone wall and you're stuck, it can be, you know, I'll probably have to do a bit of, I need to find some good interval music. I don't know if anyone's got any, I've been trying to find a piece of music that I can use for videos, which is like, you know, sort of interlude music for when I need to cut a piece of video and put in like a little, you know, sort of interval section. If anyone's got any suggestions for good interval, and I prefer it if it was game music, so some piece of music from a game that is a kind of nice like do 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 do. Ah, okay, teleporter. But you know what I mean, something that's kind of like a nice sort of interlude, a little bit funny perhaps. Ah, zombie man. Okay, where are we going? Where are we going? Nope. Other way. Oh. Okay, maybe not. Oh, it is that way, okay. Oh, hang on a minute. I get the feeling something's going to go on. Now, don't be confused by the red screen here. I'm not invincible. I just have quite a powerful punch right now. No, Luetin, not that way. So I desperately need to find monsters quickly and deal with them. Oh god. I kind of never understand the berserker thing. Look at them all fighting. Come on, come on, come on. There we go. Imagine if you could have this in modern games. Oh, that's what I want for Battlefield 4. For Battlefield 4, I want a knuckle duster punch that's so powerful you disintegrate people. And a chainsaw, yeah, let's have a chainsaw in there as well. Why not? Can you imagine how outraged people would be if they did that? Can you can you imagine the whinging rage on the forums if they put a chainsaw into Battlefield 4? Oh, it'd be hilarious. I kind of want them to do that just for that. I'm going to sort of send my, I'll send a suggestion onto DICE. Yeah, can you put chainsaw please in Battlefield 4? I read a very interesting article today. What was it on? I was on MP First, I think. Was it on MP First? Thinking. Where did I read it? I think it was. I think it was MP First, and it was someone talking about CODers, or maybe it was Joystick. I don't know. Sorry, I'm rambling all over the place here. But anyway, they were talking about COD and how the next COD is going to be like make or break for it, and I to be honest, I totally agree. I really think it is, and I don't dislike COD as a series. I really like it, but I am annoyed often at the developer support. That's the thing that really kills it for me. I've said about this before. Black Ops, I was all over that game. I loved it. When I picked it up, you know, I wasn't a big fan of World at War, and when Black Ops came out, I was a bit like, oh god, you know, Treyarch, I didn't really like World at War, and I thought, oh god, you know, Black Ops is going to be more of the same. I was pleasantly surprised. I thought they did a really good job with it, and I thought that a lot of the changes they made were great in terms of the, you know, weapon system, how you unlocked stuff. I loved that. I thought the points idea was really great, the idea that you could unlock things that you want. I thought they got some of the attachment balances right. I thought it was good that they took stopping power out because, you know, it stopped people from having it as like a default thing. But the real problem with it, the thing that killed it for me, it was the developer support. By the way, look at me failing at quite a simple puzzle here. Ah, look, Luetin, yes, you see, they have internal buttons. Even then, right, see, it's open right now, I think. Oh, come on. No, where are you going? If you're wondering as well why I'm doing this post-production instead of doing it live com, it's because I only have my normal headset and stuff, and even though it's trim and it's not bad, I think the quality is far from acceptable. And also it can be a massive pain for me to export and sync live stuff. I could explain that to you, but it's kind of boring. It's basically to do with the formats. The formats to export to get it to sync up are longer, and it's generally just another step in the chain, you know, it's annoying. And the other thing is that when you're doing like live common stuff, you can't stop, so, you know, I'm just not so good at it. Anyway, oh, what the hell, where is this going? Oh, this feels horrible. this is only the beginning as well, because I know that this game gets so much darker as it goes through. Interested as well as to whether the newer ones are going to be as dark as this. Probably will be. Oh god, I know that noise. Come on, come on. It's still there! So yeah, they were talking about how the next one is going to be make or break for the series, and I couldn't agree more. I think what they need to do is they need to try and simplify things a little bit. That's what they really need to do. They need to get back, because you see, the thing is, right, Battlefield has got the technicality of FPS. Okay, it's got the technical, and you know, let's be in no doubt. Okay, Battlefield is not a combat sim. Okay, it's still, you know, it's still just a regular FPS. It just happens to have some slightly more realistic aspects to it than, you know, other titles. I think that would be the best way to put it. It's got the destruction. It's got some good vehicles. It's got good recoil, you know, sort of setups and things like that, and handling in general. Overall, you know, I would say it's a bit better in those aspects. COD, right, whether you'd like to admit it or not, is always slightly more of an arcadey style game. Now, if you think back to COD 4, and COD 4 is still it's an exceptionally good title, COD 4. The reason is that it's very, very, you know, it's simple, it's straightforward. If you go back and look at what that game is, you've got regular, well-designed maps, and what well-designed maps for FPS are, they're simple. What you want is a good couple of points, not too big, not too small. And if you look at the maps on COD 4, they are perfect for that kind of gameplay, okay? The other thing that they have is simple weapon choices, okay? Not too many attachments, not too many perks, and the weapons kind of good, generally balanced, and also not too many weapons. What they're doing in keeping it simple like that is they're allowing for less problems, because, you know, as I said when I was talking to Ty Kelly, and we were talking about this, he was saying the same thing, that the more things you have in, the more dynamics you have, that gives you more things to go wrong. So what I really believe, and unfortunately I don't think is going to happen, I think they've gone almost the opposite way. They've tried to probably add too much again from what I've already seen. But for me, you know, Battlefield and some other titles have got the expansive full deal in terms of, you know, let's get a lot of stuff into the game. Okay, they've got that, and I'm sorry to say they do it a lot better than the guys making the COD would make it, right? I'm sorry if you don't like me saying that, but you know, I enjoy both games, but personally that's what I feel. COD needs to go the other way. You know, they need to have something and say, this is what our title is about. Now for me, okay, COD has always been about that fast, fun gameplay. It's about fast action. We're having, as you can see, all-out demon warfare here, by the way. Come on. Caca demons, zombies, chain gunners, everything you want and more. But yeah, I was going to say the demon aspect now. I've got demons on the brain, I can't think straight. With COD, okay, yeah, it needs to be simple. And like I say, with COD 4, you've got a lot more sort of just straightforward gameplay. And also think about other titles that have gone down the simplistic route. Battlefield 1943. Battlefield 1943 was the biggest selling downloaded game of all time at the time. It was unbelievably popular for so long, and you know, you only had 3 weapon classes and only, you know, a handful of weapons, maybe 6 weapons, I think, something like that. It was a very small amount, and its simplicity was what made it amazing. Simplicity is what will work in a game, and that is, you know, COD. The dynamic and the play style of COD suits simplistic gaming. And like I've said before, when I have deliberately set up maps, and I've said to people, you can only pick like 3 of these guns, or these are the specific rules for playing this game, okay, people have the best time, because you don't get bogged down in all the camping crap. You know, if you tell people on your map, like I've said to you before when I've had them, you have to move around, okay, you can't stay in one place, alright, and as long as the guys you're playing with are cool with that, you will have a fun game, alright? Because no one's worried about coming around the corner and getting the drop on you all the time, alright? And I know some people will say, well, that's just a game. It is, you know, and you can play a mix. That's the point. You can play a mix of those games. You can play games where everyone takes it super serious, but you can also play games that are more fun. But I believe the fundamental flaw with COD is that they've just overcomplicated things. They've tried to add too much to what is basically an arcade styled shooter. Okay, there's no bullet drop, there's not excessive recoil with the weapons, and for those reasons I feel like they should go in the other direction. They should strongly say, hey, we're about fun, fast gameplay, we're going to give you the best maps and we're proud of it. We're not going to overcomplicate the game. Oh god. That's what they should do. They should say, we're not going to overcomplicate the game. We're just going to make it, you know, full and intense and give you everything that you want. And I really think that people would love them for that, okay? I mean, you have all that trick shotting crap and stuff like that. I swear that, you know, half the time people do that because they're getting bored. Because of, you know, there's so much else going on in the game, and I think if you just simplified it down, made the gameplay a lot faster, a lot more actiony, I swear people would love it. Anyway, that's my sort of 2p on that thought. Anyway, we're coming up right to the end here now, and I've kind of semi-successfully fought my way through, but I think leaves a lot to be desired. I have to say as well, I did get genuinely freaked out sometimes on these maps after you've killed everything and you're just walking around. It can be so weird and quiet. Come on. Oh. I hate not being able to jump. I feel like you should be able to. You can't jump on this, you know, there's no control for that. So when you're trying to get on something like that, you can't run and jump. You have to literally just run at it and hope that the drop-off works. Anyway, we're right up on the end here now, guys. There we go. Let's see how we did. Killed everything, got all the secrets, but not all the items. Right, so our next map is going to be Canyon. Look forward to playing that one. Thanks for watching, guys. Let me know your thoughts and feedback on all the bits and pieces I've said, and let me know if you think that playing the next Doom when it comes up is going to be a good idea. I know it's been out already, but they're bringing like a full sort of expansive version for other formats. So, alright, thanks for watching, and see you for the next one.